Hi, I'm Christine Wetlatch. I'm the Acting Director for the Glendive Chamber of Commerce. And today we're out at the Intake Fishing Site to talk about the Paddlefish Caviar Grant Program. We administer the grant program. It was legislated back in 1989 to be a partnership with Fish, Wildlife, and Parks. We're one of only 3 programs in the United States where wild-caught paddlefish roe turns into caviar that is sold and funds grants in their communities. So our grant program has been granting money since 1991, all up and down the eastern Montana, North Dakota border on the Yellowstone corridor, 15 counties, over 200 nonprofit agencies, over 500 projects. And in 2019, when the award letters went out, if everybody collects their grant award and finishes their projects, we'll have granted over $1 million through this program. Before they did the paddlefish program where they could sell the caviar, harvest it and sell it, all of that caviar was just waste at the side of the river. So pretty fortuitous of a bunch of local businessmen to put a plan together. This was the first program like this in the United States. Then came the program in North Dakota and then Oklahoma. And to be able to turn something that everybody just discarded when they clean their fish into a profit source for all kinds of grant projects in eastern Montana is a pretty big deal, because a lot of our nonprofits don't have a lot of access to state or federal funding. So we get to fund all kinds of cool things that are historic in nature, cultural to the area or the community they're in. Maybe it's community-wide recreation. Or it might be something that actually is for fishing and wildlife. So you would go to the GlendivecHamber.com, you would go to the Paddlefish page, and all that information is there. And then we're located on Merrill, 808 North Merrill, Glendive. You can either mail it or drop it off. That is way better, because if it gets missed in an email and you miss the deadline just because you picked, the email that didn't get checked, the last hour of the last day, that would be kind of heartbreaking. So it's really better to put it in the mail, know that we're going to get it by that last day, or bring it in, watch us mark it that we've received it. But all that information is available on the Glendive Chamber website. We use technology. They used to have a phone out here, and people would call hours, just over and over and over again. How many have been caught? What's the status of the river? All of that. We're using social media pretty hard, and the last 3 years, pushed almost all those callers to a Facebook page. Intake Paddlefishing is the Facebook page for that, and we do updates multiple times a day throughout the season to really kind of keep people updated that way. It's kind of nice because anglers will share their pictures on that page. They can communicate with each other. They can tag each other, let each other know when they're headed this direction. And so we really cut down on that. Other ways we use technology is really pragmatic, like an electronic thermostat in a freezer that will text you if there's some drop in the temperature that's more than a few degrees, so that you've got some security and keeping everything frozen. So those are main ways we use technology, as well as just information and awareness on the grant program, to have that available on the Chamber website so people can get the applications, which we take generally starting March 1st every year, closing March 31st. So that's generally the window to put your applications in to be considered for a grant.